the public health agency hiding about Dr. Theresa Tam and her dealings with the World Health Organization? I've been asking that question, but I'm not getting any answers anytime soon. We know through Rebel's own exclusive access to information reporting that Canada's chief public health officer and the head of the Public Health Agency and the lead of our pandemic response, Dr. Theresa Tam, knew as early as the middle of January 2020 that China had been lying about the coronavirus. Health Committee documents exclusive to us here at Rebel News reveal the Public Health Agency of Canada, led by Dr. Theresa Tam, knew explicitly that there had been person-to-person spread of the coronavirus in China as early as January 15th, 2020. And yet, the World Health Organization was still telling the world that there was no person-to-person spread at the exact same time. So why did Dr. Theresa Tam ignore her own agency and the advice of her own health agency bureaucrats and then react the exact same way the Chinese compromised World Health Organization did? Tam advised against closing the Canadian borders, and so the Liberals left them open and just let the virus fly right in and then shut down the Canadian economy. Well, that's because Tam is one of 7 members of the World Health Organization's independent oversight and advisory committee of the Health Emergencies Program. You see, Tam works for them. Then she works for us here in Canada. And if you look at all of her decisions through that lens, then they sort of kind of start to make sense. Now, I wanted to know all about Tam's dealings and her agency's dealings with the World Health Organization. What other decisions that we may not know about have been infected by the virus of the World Health Organization and its failed China-centric mission? Well, we asked through access to information. Just look at this. We asked the Public Health Agency to provide to us copies of all documents regarding Dr. Theresa Tam's role with the World Health Organization's COVID-19 IHR, or the International Health Regulations Secretariat Emergency Committee, and any documents referencing the ending or changing of that role since January 1st, 2020. And here's what we got back. As your request involves a large number of records, meeting the original time limit would unreasonably interfere with the operations of the department. Additionally, your request also requires us to consult with another government institution. I wonder what that institution would be. Lastly, pursuant to Section 27 of the Act, we are required to contact third parties to provide an opportunity to make written representation as to why they believe the records should not be disclosed. I bet they have to contact people with the World Health Organization. Therefore, an extension of up to 135 days is required in order to complete the processing of your request. Friends, another 4.5 months to figure out what Tam has been doing at the World Health Organization. Because, as they say, there are so many records with so many people involved. The feds want us to believe that Dr. Tam is able to operate completely independently of her role at the World Health Organization. But the enormous number of records relating to my inquiry at the federal agency she works for seems to suggest to me otherwise. Now, I'll keep asking, and I'll probably keep waiting, but as soon as I have any further information about Tam's dealings with the World Health Organization while she was also on the job for us here in Canada, I'll report them to you here. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. We started talking about the coronavirus sometime before last Christmas, and here we are, Christmas is back around and we're still talking about it. Might I suggest something fun to take your mind off the scourge of the coronavirus? Why don't you head on over to the Rebel News store? It's all new, it's redone with brand new designs. Just go to rebelnewsstore.com. You'll get free shipping all across North America. And if you use my special coupon code, Sheila10, that's SHEILA 10, you'll get 10% off your order. That's at rebelnewsstore.com. Sheila.com.